Hey guys, we're back with Noodlecake, checking out a new game called Farm Punks. And what is this all about?
Well, this is from a new developer called Sleeping Giant. There might be some more news on that team and everything in the future, but this game is kind of, the best I can describe it as a combination of idle slash like launcher style games, like a Kitten Cannon or Launcher Libre style game. Except the spin or the theme on this one is all about fruit and farming. And so how
this
it
little
works,
3D menu threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
I
it's pretty.
I didn't realize it was 3D.
This is the actual menu. Yeah, so the design of this game is really top notch.
Awesome.
It's got some really. It's one thing with this game. It's got a really cool style. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So how this game works is, first of all, you have different fruit. I have an apple tree. I have the chips and dip tree, which is a strange name, and then I can add more as I go. And then so I'll start with the apple. And so what you do is you pull a piece of fruit down, and so what I got was just a basic apple. So I'm gonna take it into the level now, and so I have different challenges right now. As you can see, I'm going to be in the air for 10 seconds in one run is one of the challenge. This is use 10 mounts overall. I've already completed this one, so we'll see how this works. So when I hit roll, what's going to happen is this bad boy is going to fire out of the cannon, and you're going to get into like the second part of the game, which is the actual gameplay. So you flick forward, and I can hold down to jump, and you can see, and I keep moving. Now I don't have to always flick forward. It actually reaches the top speed eventually on its own, but I just habitually do it anyways. And so the goal of this game is to get your crazy little fruit as far down the mountain as possible, and you'll see at the top of the screen there no, that's your health of the fruit. So now I'm in this little car, and so as I'm driving, don't hit anything, as I'm rolling along, back in the car again, you'll see that the meter is slowly going downhill, or going down. That's because I'm taking small bounce of damage as I roll. If I hit a wall or something, it's gonna really go down hard. It's gonna like slam quicker. So the whole point is that you kind of want to be airborne as much as possible, because it stops you from dying. So I want to get a little bit further though. If I get in this little cart, you'll see now the meter stops on the top because I'm not actually touching the ground. And how it works is the further I can get the fruit down the hill, the more the fruit is worth if I can get it. Perfect timing. You see this kiosk? I'm gonna get in there just in time, so now I can sell it. So because of the distance, I know it's
this game is crazy.
Bear with me. So I went pretty far down the tree or down the hill, so you can see I have got a roll results here. So because I went 2,000 meters in distance, I'll get an extra $193 for it. I did some tricks, so I get an extra 23, and I get these little gears, which is kind of like the hard currency that they do on top. You can do, there's a free play mechanics. I can triple or double those amounts, or I just sell the fruit for that amount of money. So I sold it for $312. Now, filled that guy up so I can collect those little gears. I'll continue on. So now the loop is, so I come back to the tree, and so what I could have done there is I could have just pulled the fruit down and mulched it, but see, I only would have got $43 for just selling it as is, right? So actually working it down the hill, I was able to increase the value quite a bit, right? So the whole point is the further you can get it down the hill, the more money you can make off of it. Then you bring the money back and you buy upgrades for the trees. So now the growth speeds have increased, the fruit values have increased, the bases. You can go, there's a little doggo here, he'll find you free money. He borks all the time. He's a good doggo. There's these little mounts, so you saw me driving around in the car. I can unlock new ones, so I'm going to unlock the unicycle. So now that'll be available in the on the levels. So there's a bunch of different mounts you can unlock. There's gliders, so there's airborne ones. I didn't get one that last round, but we'll go down and see if I can get an airborne one. And then we'll go back to, we can upgrade the cannon. So this is like a base power increase. So it starts, you'll go 200 meters as opposed to 100. So classic, make the cannon stronger. So this tree here, and the thing is, each of the fruits that you pull down, you'll get a random fruit style. So there's apples, but there's a variety. There's like 3 or 4 different types of apples you can randomly get that are worth more money, right? So I had a very basic one. We're gonna pull this guy down. Okay, so we got the hipster avocado on this one. So we're gonna go, he's just sipping on his Starbucks there or something. And so what you'll see what happens with this guy is,
does he roll different because of his shape?
A little bit. Some of them do, yeah. Some of them don't roll at all. There's a bowl of guacamole that just slides down the hill. So you'll see at the top there in the health bar, there's actually 2 pluses there. That means I actually have 2 bars. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to purposely, see how I smoked that? And now
died a lot.
Yeah, so that went down big time. So I could sell it right away, but I'm actually just going to gamble and roll by, because once you lose 1 life bar with the avocado, I mean, what's inside of an avocado?
Okay, there it died. Oh, you turned into the seed?
The pit? Yeah, the pit's going. So
that's so cool.
I'm going to see if we can get the pit going as far as I can. So there's different biomes. right now it starts with the farmland and then goes to the snow world. There's a bunch more to unlock, and I don't want to spoil all the surprises of the different biomes. But so yeah, you keep kind of ripping down the hill, and you want to find all these little. Okay, so there's a good sales point. So I'm just gonna rip in there, and you'll see.
So you could choose to pass that if you wanted.
I could, yeah. So you can.
Going. So is it endless? Like you can try to go forever?
Well, you can try, but the problem is you're going to run out of life at some point. So it's a risk versus reward system. So if I were to get to the point where I couldn't, I'll do it on the next run.
Okay.
Where I don't get into one, you'll see your options happen. But here you can see, because this is a new tree style, I get substantially more money than the last guy did, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to sell this one for about 3,000, almost 4,000 bucks, right? Completed some mini tasks to get some of those gears, which you use to unlock more items, and then so you can go over. You could plant a new tree. So here's some trees that I have available. Plant a vacation tree. Purchase that guy. So this is the. We'll see what kind of fruits. We got a beach bum. This is a new fruit. So each tree has its own set of goals too. It's not dependent on. It's not like a global one. Everybody's got something different. So there's lots to unlock per each tree. So this guy, I've never actually played with the coconut, so I don't know what his deal is. Oh, I think he bounces a lot.
He looks very bouncy.
Well, let's see if we can get this. Oh, gee, there we go.
Boy. Got him.
We got it. So we're just gonna go for a little glide here. That really hurt my life, though.
Yeah,
We're not gonna make it.
No. So you can actually slow yourself backwards. You see there, I was like, I was pulling myself back in the air. So there's those little nuts on the course there you can pick up. That's not gonna make it. Shoot. It's pretty frantic, but it's cool because it keeps you active when you're actually doing the. You can just idle play this game and just get currency and just load it up and mulch your fruit and tree upgrade and that sort of stuff if that's all you want to do, if you have a quick second, or you can actually get in and play it, and that gives you the ability to really multiply the amount of rewards you're getting to build your mountain and your trees and stuff. Oh jeez, that guy ramped me right over that. So, geez, this thing bounces.
You're really hanging on to that last bit of life.
Well, it's because I'm in the air, right? So I'm not I'm not losing as much life because I'm constantly bouncing. So I'm doing the press and hold mechanic to launch myself up, and then plus I'm hitting these ramps and things.
And you purposely avoided that little marketplace.
Well, I did that on purpose just to show you.
Could see what happens.
So here it's basically like I'm mulching as if I had just pulled it down off the tree.
Yeah.
So I'll get a value for it, which is a little bit increase on the base, but not nearly as much as I would get if I was in one of the stalls.
Okay.
Or I can choose to continue to roll by using an ad placement or using the premium currency to revive yourself. Okay. So if I hit revive, then it'll get me right back in the game again.
Oh, that's cool.
And then it looped me right to a wall. So great timing.
That almost took away your whole life again.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, this thing is bananas, this one. Okay. We got a lot of silly games, I've just realized. Even with the next one.
This is like nothing nothing like I imagined it would be.
There, so we got him in there. So I can sell this guy for 12 grand.
Oh, that's way more.
Yeah, so it's way worth doing the currency and actually going for it, because it was only a couple thousand I was getting before, right? So collect those items, and then that's the loop. You get back in, and then I will upgrade some stuff, and I'll get some more fruit, and the trees will grow. So there's 3 available on this guy. There's 4 here, and then if I want these base ones to go further, I upgrade it. So now the fruit, because the fruit regenerate, right? So I only have, this one is still going to be 2 minutes before I can use that coconut again.
Yeah.
But if I keep upgrading the tree, the growth speeds will increase and the base fruit value upgrades. So then it's your basic mulch is worth a lot more.
Oh, cool.
So there's kind of a base mechanic there too. So yeah, that's Farm Punks, I guess, in a nutshell.
Farm Punks.
It's going to be going into soft launch pretty soon here. We're just kind of tweaking some of the tutorial elements and some of the monetization stuff, and then we should be full launching it in a couple months, I think.
A couple months.
Yep.
Okay, this was a very pleasant surprise. I like the look of this a lot, and it's really silly. So we'll keep an eye out for Farm Punks in the next couple months.
Cool.
Thanks.